observes several persons who are in a physical dispute. Security for the location attempts to separate the involved parties. The responding officer also intervenes in an effort to de-escalate the dispute. While the officer is trying to de-escalate the incident, an unidentified female rushes toward the officer and strikes him.
That unidentified female officer is no other than Judge, what's her name? What's the sister's name?
The officer places the female into handcuffs and moves her out of the crowd that is forming in front of the location.
That's what is her John Brown name? What's
the female
the judge
suspect
name?
is placed into custody.
No, she's a judge.
Yeah, she's a judge out of Atlanta. Let me get her.
Right.
Pull up her
Yeah, I
name.
thought I had it up here.
I thought we had it up there too. I thought it was on there. There she is, right there. So this is a judge. This is it's crazy because it ties back into kind of what we were talking about last week, and you know how they got out. You know how they trying to push this stuff on our sisters, and the imagery. You know, she's just falling victim to that narrative that's being pushed on the sisters.
Right, because she got into the fight. What was that? A Metro? Kelly Johnson, and I think yeah, I think she lost her job. Yeah,
Yeah, she lost her
That's
job.
Peterson.
Let's get the article up where she lost her job.
there we go. I thought we had the article. That's on us. We do apologize. All right.
So we're about to post the article, but it's just kind of unfortunately ties into
What we went over last
what
week.
We went over last week, and how they pushing out these images and narratives on our sisters, and then they basically became like Frankenstein. Man, if you ever watched the movie, like Esau's created a monster and is being turned loose on everybody, and they done got so out of hand that that this type of stuff is popping off on the regular. So y'all got the article?
Right.
Hey, because if you notice, it's another one of these. They used to call it sisters used to call it a stereotype, but over the years, sisters have become the stereotypes of your video vixens or your strong, independent woman. Because these days, most of our educated sisters, black sisters, are aggressive. And they act like men, and they act like they can't be touched. So she had no fear at all of the police when she interacted. She didn't think about her career and her being a judge
Right.
at all.
Let's read that. We got to read that. I want to read this.
Judge arrested at Atlanta nightclub removed from office.
It's a judge going to an Atlanta nightclub. A judge in a nightclub.
Christina Peterson's 30 judicial misconduct charges unrelated to recent arrest.
Damn. She got, but I want read that second one. Actually, read both articles.
The Metro Atlanta judge arrested outside a Buckhead nightclub after allegedly hitting a police officer has lost her job in response to 30 ethics charges brought by the Georgia Judicial Qualifications Commission.
Watch this.
Douglas County probate judge Christina Peterson, 38, has been fighting judicial misconduct allegations since she was elected to the bench in an uncontested November 2020 election. In late March, the JQC's hearing panel recommended that Peterson be removed from office, citing her systemic incompetence.
Hold on, what?
Her systemic incompetence.
It said systemic incompetence. So people might go, man, that's harsh. Give me Job 39:17. Because the white man had to say it, but let's see who said it first.
The book of Job, chapter 39, verse 17. Because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her.
Go up. We got to get, because when we pull up that picture, we see, go back to that picture so y'all can see what the Lord is describing. Because they might think this is misogyny or is there some niggas up there hating. I'm going to tell you, that's what they think. They said, who's these brothers up there? Go. I want her picture. Let's go in on them eyelashes.
Okay. Job chapter 39, verse 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks? or wings and feathers unto the ostrich?
Unto the what?
Unto the ostrich?
Have you ever seen the ostrich? They got them big, stupid eyelashes. You see Exhibit A in the photo. Come on.
Which leaveth her eggs in the earth?
So the Lord is making a comparison between our sisters and the ostrich. Ostrich leaves her eggs in the earth or leaves her children at the house and goes on a cruise. Come on.
And warmeth them in dust?
Uh-huh.
And forgetteth that the foot may crush them? Or that the wild beast may break them?
So the children has no protection. Come on.
She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear.
Her labor is in vain without fear. She at the nightclub. She out there swinging on officers without fear of repercussions or consequences. Come on.
Because God hath deprived her of wisdom.
What happened?
God hath deprived her of wisdom.
Come on.
Neither hath he imparted to her understanding.
Read the last part of that paragraph. Zoom out. I need that last part where it says, in late March.
In late March, the JQC's hearing panel recommended that Peterson be removed from office, citing her systemic incompetence.
Meaning this sister is, they said systemic mean she's dumb across the board. Meaning they like, what the hell? She has absolutely no qualifications to be a judge. They said systemic incompetence.
That's like Fannie Willis. All of them, and they've been set up by Esau so that he can do what he want to do with them. He's manipulating them. He does that everywhere. He puts a lot of these sisters that's not qualified. We're not saying sisters are not qualified to do work, but they on purpose put these, like they had Beetlejuice up in Chicago, destroy Chicago. What's her name? Lightfoot?
Yeah.
Light Brain.
Right.
She destroyed like all of these people. They got another sister that's in San Francisco that's totally destroyed San Francisco. It's not that we don't have sisters out there that actually would try to help their communities, but they purposely put these non-qualified sisters, incompetent sisters in to destroy their communities.
Hey, and you know what? And I think from just observation of looking at all these sisters, they actually seek out women that meet those qualifications. Not women that's going to uplift their community, but ones that's going to destroy it.
And the ones that didn't know that are incompetent, and that's why if you look at that definition, when it's used in that context, it's saying something that affects the entire system, meaning that her incompetence had a negative effect on the entire system, and it was displayed there. So we're not trying to bash our sisters, but what we're showing is that the white man sets up these sisters in place because they pop out of nowhere,
right,
and they all be funded by George Soros.
Hey, Cap, let me get a quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This is in regards to my sister. This is Proverbs 14 and 29, because when you watch that video, that situation could have been handled, even with her being on the scene. She could have handled that situation way better.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 29. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding.
So all her education didn't help her in this situation, which means, like officers and Cap was saying, she doesn't meet the qualifications. She went through all of the schooling to get these degrees, but it didn't help her out in that particular situation. Read on.
But he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly.
There you go. Exalted folly. You out there in the middle of the night, damn ass hanging out, wig popping off, the girlfriend you with half naked out there, and you exalted folly. You supposed to be an enforcer of the law. You have a law enforcement officer there, and y'all supposed to be working together. What happened? Damn.
I'll tell you what happened. She's sitting in a seat in high places that was set up by Esau. Give me that real quick in Proverbs 9. And by her doing that, she wasn't hospitable to her brothers and her sisters. When she was sitting in that high seat, she got loud. And that loudness, you see what happened to her when she dealt with Esau. They put her back in place. Read that, Proverbs 9, 13, and 14.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous.
That meaning loud, go ahead.
She is simple and knoweth nothing.
Knoweth nothing because she does not fear the Lord God. Go ahead.
For she sitteth at the door of her house.
Her house is talking about that door, that judgment room or that courtroom that she was in, right? Read.
On a seat.
On a what?
On a seat.
On a seat, acting as a king, judging matters of brothers and sisters, not giving sympathy. And now you want sympathy and crying. Listen, God is real, God is true, and he going to give you the true judgment. Keep going.
On a seat in the high places of the city.
Of the city as a king. And that's how that sister was acting, and this is the judgment behind that sister. We love you, but we got to tell the truth of the Lord.
I just got one more on that. because notice how she was dressed and all of that. That's in the scriptures. Go to Proverbs 7 and 10 while we in Proverbs.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot,
Dressed like a hoe. Read.
and subtle of heart.
Crafty speech. That's how she got into that position right there, because she definitely wasn't intelligent enough to get the job, obviously. Read.
She is loud and stubborn.
That's what we just saw. Loud and stubborn, fighting the police. Read.
Her feet abide not in her house.
She ain't at the house with a husband and kids like she's supposed to be. Where is she at? She out in the streets, in the club. Keep reading.
Now is she without.
Now she without. No, I very seriously doubt that she got a husband. So she probably without a husband. Read.
Damn sure without a job now.
Yeah, she damn sure without a job. Read.
Now in the streets.
Now she where?
Now in the streets.
Being drugged into a police car. From the streets to the police car. Read.
And lieth in wait at every corner.
That's what she was doing at the bar, waiting for a simp to pull up.
Damn.
Hey, look, man. Our sisters, we gotta repent. We gotta do better.
We got to use our eyes and our wisdom, sis. And what we see, that lifestyle that they pushing on the brothers and sisters has not benefited us. We got to come out of that. Our sisters, and they setting our sisters up for much failure. And the Lord is making that thing manifest. We not bashing our sisters. We want to repent. But let's go. Let's keep it moving, though, man, because we had some hot news coming out of the Middle East, I heard.
Death toll at Hajj pilgrimage rises to 1,300 amid extreme heat.
Damn. Yeah, bro. The news, bro. I wasn't joking. That thing got over there. Then them temperatures got crazy over there.
More than 1,300 people died during this year's Hajj pilgrimage in Saudi Arabia, as the faithful faced extreme high temperatures at Islamic holy sites in the desert kingdom.
Well, first of all, ain't nothing holy about that. And the high temperatures ain't really got here yet until Christ's return. But give me Leviticus 26, man. Because I was dealing with a brother. You did, and we love our brothers and sisters, but you in the wrong book, man. You in the wrong book. I asked a simple question. If you saw me walk around this light pole 7 times, bowing down to it and kissing it, what would you automatically assume?
Hell no.
You was worshiping. I said, brother, that's what they doing at the Rock, brother. And no, they ain't worshiping. Bro, if you just seen somebody doing it right here, you would automatically assume they was worshiping the damn street light. Read that, man.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 1. Ye shall make ye no idols, nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image.
Come on.
Neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land.
The cobblestone is out of order. And they talking about you got to believe in Moses and Christ. But they got the stone in their land. Watch this.
To bow down unto it.
To what?
To bow down unto it.
They bow down unto it, man. Come on.
For I am the Lord your God.
So it's no way that that's the right book when it's telling you to bow down to the cobblestone. And that's something they say that you must take.
No, sir.
Hey, get that article real quick and get Jeremiah 2 and 27. Because that affected some people locally to us too, Cap. That's why when we go and teach, overseas, Africa, the Caribbean, we say, hey, y'all got to come out of Islam. Read that.
Prince George's County couple dies on pilgrimage as extreme heat grips millions.
So we had a Nigerian couple from Prince George's County that thought, wanted to go praise Allah, do their Hajj out of Mecca, and unfortunately saw death. They got put to death. Read that in Jeremiah 2 and 27. And the Most High, he warned us about this.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 27. Saying to a stock.
Or a tree, or a stump, Christianity.
Thou art my father. And to a stone.
To a stone, the Kaaba stone, a black rock.
Thou hast brought me forth.
You brought me forth, rock. Keep reading.
For they have turned their back unto me.
So a lot of our people went down there and turned our back on the Most High God and got put to death. Keep reading.
And not their face. But in the time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us.
Now, all the people that got put to death, I'm pretty sure they praying, oh, forgive me.
When that temperature and they started feeling ill, I'm sure they started bowing and praying harder. But let's see. Keep reading.
But where are thy gods? That has
wait,
made
read that
thee?
Again?
But where are thy gods?
Like it says in Proverbs 1, he's going to mock you in your calamity. Now, where are your gods that you wanted to praise?
That thou hast made.
Where's that rock at? Where's that black rock at?
Let them arise.
Let that rock arise and give you water.
if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble.
Uh-huh.
For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O
So
Judah.
we always have to make something an idol and something a god.
They need to leave that foolishness alone, man. I'm just sorry, y'all know how I can't stand Islam and this this Islamic doctrine. Surah 4:34 tells you to beat the women. So I understand you blacks and you Hispanics, you Native Americans that's in that foolishness. They tell you to beat the women. One, that's against the Bible.
Read it. Quote that for him again.
Surah 4:34. And then, as Deacon Ithon brought out for us so beautifully, I love when he did it. Surah 5:68 and 69 tells you that the people of the book, that the Quran is not even for y'all. And we all understand the people of the book are the Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and the remnant. So why are y'all dealing with that foolishness? You see what happened. It's hot. And, I'm going to stick off that part, but, you know what happened. And it's that simple. Leave that book alone. That's not for us.
Right.
We ain't supposed to be dealing with that.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And obviously, the foundation of Islam is found in the paganism from that moon god. Like, so
There you go.
y'all still in idolatry.
Damn.
All right, man. Let's get this next video. Let's see the chosen people, how they getting down. So as y'all can see, this Amalek, they got a Palestinian hostage on the hood as they driving through a town, I guess to keep them from being shot at or blown up. But America says that there's no evidence of war crimes. They literally got somebody strapped to the hood.
Like a deer.
What the hell does that mean?
Is that two of them or that's one of them?
This is one.
Okay, okay.
I think it's one. I think they did it another time too.
Okay.
I'm reading the article. I remember seeing that.
That thing is
Damn.
crazy as hell,
Damn.
man. That thing is crazy. Literally had somebody strapped to the hood.
Come on,
But they not considered a hate group. Bro.
Would they catch a ride?
Yeah. The hell kind of Uber service they got over there. Man, let's roll on that next segment. That thing is some crazy stuff, man.
I know that. For one thing, you're here on a Sunday.
Brother got cut. You coming up there with that Egypt stuff like, I don't even think there was any Egyptologists left, man.
I thought it was over, to be honest
Bro,
with you.
especially when they man got locked up for pedophilia.
Yeah.
What was it?
Polite.
Pedophilia?
Yeah, it was polite, brother.
yeah,
Polite.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Him and the other one, Nature Boy. He was in that foolishness too. Yeah.
Damn.
We're going to say it. Nature Boy was the one with all the women.
Jose
was married to all the
6 and
sisters,
5.
yeah.
Yeah. Watch this though. We gonna help my man out. And they always African. Let me see how African they are too. After you read that, we gonna get Leviticus 18.
The book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 5.
Come on.
Therefore have I healed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth.
So that Bama got cut. He come up there with that Egyptian stuff. Let's see how read Leviticus 18 and read verse 3.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Hold on, read that again from the top. Let's see what the Egyptians was doing. Read that again.
After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do.
Come on.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances.
That's it. So let's see what the Africans was doing. Just get straight to the point. Jump to verse 22.
Get him.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination.
Brother, you that African? Read the next verse. Let's get even more African.
Neither shalt thou lie with any beast.
Well, neither shalt thou what?
Lie with any beast.
That's what was going on in Egypt in the land of Canaan with them Hamites.
To defile thyself therewith.
Come on.
Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion.
So that's what was going on. Homosexuality and bestiality was going on in Egypt. What's up with this brother, man?
Man. I'm telling you, them dusty Hamites over there. Let's get Exodus 11 and 7 because the Lord let us know we ain't no Hamites. We're not Hamites. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
That's talking about the other nations. That's not talking about a dog. Read.
Against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So God calls the Egyptians dogs. He said
Right.
he can't speak against us or our animals.
Right.
That's how even our animals is over the daggone Egyptians.
Hey, hey, you know what, officer? As the point, a good point in that is, why did the Lord had to say that Israel is not the same as the Egyptians? Because remember, we got mistaken as Egyptians often throughout the scriptures. So ain't no way in hell this is your so-called Arab man or your white man.
Boy, ain't no way.
White folk can't survive in them conditions.
I just want to get one scripture really quick. Second Ezra 16:61, because a lot of times they say, oh, you know, the Israelites, y'all got y'all knowledge, y'all mathematics, y'all learn everything from the Egyptians. And there's plenty of scriptures we can read about Abraham and Moses having understanding and knowing the laws before Egypt. But let's read this really quick. Let's see where understanding came from that the Israelites received.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 61. He made man
It's talking about Adam.
and put his heart in the midst of the body and gave him breath,
Gave him breath.
life,
Gave him life.
and understanding.
And what?
And understanding.
And understanding. So the first Adam had understanding of all the law, statutes, and commandments and order way before Egypt was even thought of, way before Egypt was even created on earth. Let me say it that way.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word